Be grateful that them snakes showed you they could bite. You would have kept believing they were harmless otherwise. Betrayal was the best gift they could have given you. You needed them to show you their true colors in the most disrespectful way possible. Because anything less, and you would have kept holding on to the potential of who they could be instead of accepting who they really are.
Well. Assalamu alaikum, people. Man, late night for me today. Get to the bag, man. On my way to, Miami. Go out there, see the brother get down, man. Inshallah, man, he handling his business out there, in the land of Florida, in the Sunshine State, the Orange State, where all the citrus at. He handling his business, long time coming, man, for him to show all these dudes that be thinking that they can push up on him or thinking they can run up on him, thinking they have a opportunity and all that type of stuff. See, I know the brother, man, so I know what his ability is. I didn't see the brother get down. I'm talking about in the streets, recently. So I don't know why everybody, thinking they just can push up on the brother or talk shit to the brother. Maybe they just be trolling. I don't know. This is how the internet is. Dudes be trolling. Dudes don't be really no problems or nothing like that, man. But, hey, alhamdulillah, it is what it is. Hey, man, I want to touch on, do you ever get to the point where love don't make no sense? And I'm not talking about, relationship with a female. I'm talking about relationship as a whole, as a man, where, whatever your lifestyle is, man, sometimes it's starting not to make sense to you, man. And for me, from my experience, dealing with the gang culture coming from the neighborhood Rollin 60s, it's a lot of things that went on, a lot of things that transpired, a lot of betrayal that happened that I felt that shouldn't have happened. And, it's like when you in love with a particular thing or you admire a particular thing, sometimes, bro, it get to a point where it don't make no sense. So when it don't make no sense, that's when you start to back away from it, and that's where change come in at. And I see a lot of brothers, man, a lot of trolls, a lot of my ex-comrades, like when me and Rosé be on a podcast or we be talking about something, dudes gets up in their feelings because they still in love with that particular type of concept, that lifestyle, which is cool. You love that. I'm not gonna, sit there and say anything to the point where you might jump off a bridge or you might go crazy. You might want to kill me when you see me, but I'm gonna call a ball, and a strike, man. That shit is trash. And I got to the point, I think I was like 27 years old, man. Love just didn't make no sense. So I just walked away from that. I continued to move forward in life. I changed my condition. I came home, got my license, my contractor's license, and I've been living in Busterville ever since, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, that's no better feeling where there's no back doors, there's no selective politics, there's no hood rats, ghetto hood rats, because you got rats everywhere. There's no you have to put on a particular type of image to be around certain people. Dude's not gonna be mad at you, just because you're friends with another dude and you're mad at that dude and that dude don't want you to talk to this dude. And I don't live that type of lifestyle anymore, bro, which, that's alhamdulillah. I've never been a follower anyway. I used to do what I want to do anyway because I felt that dudes couldn't tell me what to do anyway. So it's just a good feeling, man. This love makes sense. That love didn't make no sense, man. And I see a lot of individuals, brother, a lot of brothers, man, that start to have an epiphany, and they start to make a change. They starting to see. I get a lot of inquiries and brothers be asking, man, how did you just walk away? Bro, I just walked away, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If dudes claim to be your homeboy, dudes claim to be your loved ones, and you decide to walk away from something, brother, is diametrically opposed, or you to whatever you believe in, or you feel that you need to walk away to have a better life, and they get mad about that, bro, them dudes never did give a shit about you anyway from Jump Street. They never liked you, they never loved you or anything like that. The ones that's gonna applaud you be like, go on, bro, go on, do your thing, man. Good luck to you, man. I wish you well, man. Don't be a stranger, and things of that nature, man. Them the ones that had a genuine concern for you, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. 9 times out of 10, bro, when you step away from that, you start doing good. Them dudes talk about you like a dog, bro. They be in these crowds. They be with their homeboy, man. Fuck that Negro, and you know how y'all do, man. You know that's how y'all get out, man. You guys don't want to see another brother flourish. You guys don't want to see another brother reach a different plateau. So you talk about him like a dog, man, to make yourself seem that you're bigger than what it is. But 9 times out of 10, the person that walked away, he has a better life, and he be more successful than what you are, because the only thing you do is no hood days, which is a photo op for the FBI, and for the informant to identify all the individuals that still members are, and things of that nature. So you brothers, man, a lot of brothers, man, that don't like individuals that walk away from the game and do be like, oh man, he dropped his flag. Oh, he dropped his flag. Why did he drop his flag? Then fuck that dude, homie. Oh, fuck that dude, blood. Oh, fuck that dude, cuz that nigga dropped his flag. Yeah, he dropped his flag, brother, for a better life, bro. See, a lot of dudes, man, they be having this 3rd grade education. They be having this particular type of mind state that they want you to be inside this particular type of realm all your life. Even though, a lot of these dudes, I see a lot of these dudes my age, they be having jobs and stuff like that. But time somebody die, or time they go to a concert, or they be like, oh, cool, throwing up the 2 fingers and the thumbs. And, bro, you ain't changed, bro. You just got a job. You just got a job, and you talking about you out the way. Nah, bro, you not out the way, because I'm going to tell you why you not out the way, bro. You still go to Charlie's. You still go to hood days. You still go to a bunch of funerals, that could cause more harm than good. Because if some real enemies find out where you guys are at, they gonna come over there and they'll slide on you. But in 2025, dudes ain't built like that too much of nothing anymore. But and you guys, man, you guys like to get together and be around functions and sit around and tell a whole bunch of lies and try to impress each other like you're tough instead of being yourself. And I don't miss that, man. I don't miss none of that stuff, bro. And I'm so glad, bro, that I'm so much at peace with myself. Dudes can't tell me nothing. I'm not shackled behind nothing, bro. And it's like, as it is what it is, man. But one thing about life, bro, you live and you learn. Some of us live and we don't learn. Some of us don't change, and we're going to always be stuck in that barrel. Irregardless if something goes wrong, irregardless if one of your homies get backdoored, dudes are overlooked at, dudes are still kicking with individuals, man, that done that. And it's like, man, where's the love at? And be honest with you, bro, there is no love in that stuff like that, bro. Because I'm going to tell you like this, bro. If they do that to an individual around there that you love and that you admire, and that dude was your homeboy and they overlooked that means they'll do that shit to you too, bro. So that's the way I think, and that's the way I always gonna think. And the best way to get away from that, man, is to move away from that. And if you guys have a family, pay attention to your kids and your family, bro. In Islam, Allah says that it's only going to be a few that will join what is right, forbid what is wrong. And I come to grips, man, that the majority of the individuals in the United States ghettos, bro, they not going to make it, man. There's only going to be a few brothers that make it, bro. So if you one of them individuals, you think on your own, you think in critical terms, you're not a boy, you're not a follower, bro. Keep on doing what you do. Move away from that stuff, man. Because a lot of dudes dealing with that concept, that game concept, bro. One day you're going to wake up, bro, and love it's not going to make no sense, man. So I encourage all the brothers and the sisters, man, don't trick yourself off the street. Don't trick yourself into the grave. You know, get away from that stuff because it doesn't serve no good purpose at all. And I don't care how much you in love with your neighborhood, how much you in love with your section, how much you in love with your homeboys, bro. Everybody is not your homeboy. And y'all, I'm sure everybody from every section understand that on a high level. And it is just not the same anymore, bro. We can reminisce about the 80s and 90s and how it was and all that type of stuff, bro. That ain't coming back no more. Them days are over. Majority of the individual that was raised in that era is probably like 55 and over now. So, hey, man, y'all live y'all life, bro. And to you young brothers in that young generation, bro, hey, man, y'all want to be joints? I'm going to tell you how to be a joint. You be a joint out here, you get to that bag, bro. You surpass all that United States ghetto bullshit. You be the ultimate joint. You don't be just no joint inside no community, bro, inside no section where you run around there, you trying to kill another individual that look like you, talk like you, walk like you, dress like you, bro. That's not being no joint, bro. Being a joint is not going to the penitentiary, bro, doing 17, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. That's not being a joint. Nah, bro. Being a joint, bro, is being successful and making sure, brother, that you leave behind a legacy so your kids will never have to suffer like you suffered. Assalamu alaikum.